The story of the night was, they went head-to-head. NXT won. NXT won in viewership and 18-49 on Dynamite's day, head-to-head. I thought Dynamite was going to win, but they did not. You know what's funny is NXT and AEW started with the exact same viewership. And NXT went up in quarter two, and AEW went way down. There's a bunch of people that have decided if AEW and NXT are on, we're going to watch WWE, which was not the case 4 years ago, but it is the case now.
Tell them that they're paid by a con.
As theater, as drama, great stuff, and Solo hits a pair of Samoan spikes and pins Roman Reigns clean.
He actually pinned Roman Reigns twice in this match because he hit him with the spike earlier, and Jimmy was supposed to make the save, and he was just late. He just wasn't even there. And Roman didn't kick out, and the ref held up his count, and you could hear the crowd go quiet because they realized it was a botch. But they still don't like Solo, so they didn't turn on the match or anything like that.
He comes out here with his hair slicked back, and I believe it's called the kafaya, the open jacket, and he's as badass as Sami Zayn has ever looked.
I think that Sami kicked his fucking head off on accident. It's for the good of the angle, right?
I love this match.
You loved it?
Only because this whole storyline from day one has been so great, and this match was just another turn in the story.
Seth Rollins versus Bronson Reed. What a great match this was. This is fun.
So much fun. Owens
in his Cowboy Bob shirt, which I loved. He's watching his Mid-South tapes. He jumps Orton from behind before the match starts, and they just brawl for 10 minutes, and it just ends.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great fight. Cody Rhodes versus Gunther.
This match.
Now, this match was quite great.
God damn, this match was awesome. This is one of my favorite WWE matches all year. They had a tremendous wrestling match. And I watched this like 24 hours after I watched that George Hackenschmidt match. Gunther may as well be George Hackenschmidt.
He's actually very similar to George Hackenschmidt. Then they present Cody with the Crown Jewel belt. He could have been completely nude, and this belt would have covered him from knee to chest. It's ridiculous.
Liv could not put hers on. If she lowers it enough to like where the belt's goes like below her bosom, it's on the ground. This belt's ridiculously huge.
All right, Craig, why don't you tell us what you saw on Rampage then?
Well, the main event was...
Excellent report.
Yeah, Leo Rush.
Leo Rush and Commander.
Yeah, Commander. That's the one. That was great.
You had that in the chamber ready to go.
Excellent.
You were very ready to say
review,
excellent
Craig.
Report.
Yeah. There's a reason I'm the third man on the show.
Happy birthday, dear Granny.
Happy birthday, Granny. Happy 95th birthday.
Thank you.
You got balloons behind you as well, Vinny. People can't really see them.
No.
They think it might just be your hump. But it's very festive
I
day
should not
today.
laugh at that. That's a horrible insult that you just gave.
Yeah,
me.
you laughed. It was a good one.
But it was funny.
Happy birthday!
Okay.
Happy birthday, Granny!
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, I don't even know what you just said. Okay, go.
Bye!
All right, girls, close the door, please. Rob Wanska, a top fan. That granny is one of a kind. If you cannot see that, you're blind. Whether she's knitting a quilt or giving Brian some guilt, she's the greatest old gal that you'll find.
Was that, who was that?
Producer
That was
Rob.
Rob.
Producer Rob?
Yeah.
Fine
like
job,
that.
Rob.
He has talent?
Thank you, Rob.
Wow.
This is Mariah May versus Anna J. Anna has a problem. Her top seems to want to drop down. She has to keep pulling it up. Mariah pins Anna for the win. I think Anna just gave up due to the fact that her wardrobe was malfunctioned.
That's what happened?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, if they wore decent clothes, it'd be better. Those T-straps are ridiculous.
Those what?
T-straps. Don't you know what a T-strap is?
No, I do not know what a T-strap
I don't
is.
think there's a T-strap in Brian's closet, Granny.
No.
Well, I don't know.
T-strap. Oh, a thong? Why don't you say a thong?
A what?
Never mind. You don't know what a thong is?
No.
Why are we having this conversation?
What part of the body is it on?
Does it go on the
Woman.
top or the bottom?
On your
Butt?
butt. Yep.
Okay.
Granny had to be very careful. So it's a thong.
Why are we having this conversation?
According to the Old Testament of the Bible, who is the father of both Isaac and Ishmael?
Job.
Abraham.
Wrong.
Oh, really?
Abraham.
I just...
Did you say that?
Yes, he
I'm so-
did.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Yeah.
I just didn't hear you.
Well, Granny, I hope you had a happy birthday today.
I had to.
Hey, we got a special present for you. You are officially being inducted, yes, into the Hall of Awesome.
It's about time.
Yes. You know what that is, Granny?
Wait a minute. I want everybody to see this. How can I show it?
Clearly, Granny is really excited about being inducted into the Hall of Awesome. She's busy showing off her trophy.
Is that an old gray mare trophy?
It's got a horse on it for some reason. Andre the Giant decides, I am going to get on the top rope. He's about to fall for like the third time. He just decides, damn it, I'm jumping anyway. And he fucking leaps. The ugliest middle rope splash I've ever seen in my life. This is someone's birthday party in the backyard, and they rented a ring. And your gigantic uncle and your other gigantic uncle are both fucking hammered, and they decide they're going to do a spot, and they still would have done it better than the finish of this match. I was dying watching this.
Tony Schiavone brings out the Hurt Syndicate.
This was a total WWE segment. They come out for their entrance. They all stand in the ring facing the hard cam. They do a promo. They throw to the screen to show what happened last week. They talk more. They get to the point, and we move on. That's not a negative, by the way. You know how I can tell that Excalibur used to be a worker? He wears a mask.
I hope there's more of that.
You know how else I can tell?
Please tell me.
Because he always laughs when something bad happens to somebody. Marina kicked that referee so fucking hard and he went flying, and Excalibur couldn't help but laugh. It's like I see so much feedback of people that are like, they're legitimately angry. They don't like the show anymore. They're not into Dynamite because they don't like what's going on here. And I guess it's a fine line, but the idea is not for you to like everything. I mean, there's supposed to be things that make you upset and have that reaction. And hope that somebody is going to end this reign so you don't have to see people getting interference in matches and everything like that and constant. I mean, that's the idea here. And we'll see if it works.
A very weird match by the end. Adam Cole versus Malachi Black. And Malachi makes a cover, and Adam Cole kicks out, and the crowd boos.
Yeah, they did.
Booed Adam Cole. And Malachi gets in a sitting position in the middle of the ring and gestures, go ahead and kill me. And Cole says, all right. And he hits the ropes and knees him in the head, and kills him, and pins him.
Yeah. This led to everybody today thinking that Malachi's leaving, which led to Malachi going on social media and saying, why do you guys always think I'm leaving? And the more I thought about it, I was like, well, did you watch your own match? Did you see what you did? I mean, everything that you did would lead someone to think you're leaving. So, you know, he's apparently not leaving. I don't know what he's going to be doing, but, I mean, it was a bizarre thing to see. This is not working right now, clearly, if you listen to the crowd. I was fine with the idea that they switched roles upon returning. I don't think the fans are buying it. Adam Cole selling the foot way too much. I don't think people are into that. I think it doesn't help that MJF is off filming a movie, so he's not there.
Obviously, yeah.
And it certainly didn't help when he decided to team up with Roddy and the Kingdom, who nobody cares about, and they don't trust, and they think they're heels. I mean, none of this is working. And they cut to a car that had tried to run her down, and inside the car is Mercedes Moné and Camille. Mercedes then screams, and I quote, "We missed her! Are you stupid? Or are you dumb?" I fucking laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed.
I missed that.
Are you stupid or are you dumb?
Kyle Fletcher and Konosuke Takeshita versus Ricochet and a mystery partner. It is Powerhouse Hobbs.
They went fucking nuts for the return of Hobbs.
Yep.
Man, this guy's better than ever.
He looked awesome.
He was gigantic, and he's just beating the shit out of people, and the place is going nuts and doing meat chants.
Kyle goes to stab him with the screwdriver when who should make his return but Will Ospreay. Like, as a wrestling show, it was fine. Hey, they used to play the ECW theme. This show gets a thumbs up. I don't care what happens in the next 2 hours. They had a NXT developmental hardcore match. They did not hit each other with chairs. They hit chairs with each other.
With Dawn Marie at 54 years old as a guest referee. She looked great.
Rob Van Dam and Kalani Jordan are stretching together, and she's in a full splits.
Well, apparently Kalani grew up an RVD fan, and if you watch her matches, she does all these RVD spots.
Her fish.
So I guess it was supposed to be a big deal that her and RVD were together on screen here. But it sure didn't come across that way. It just was weird.
Rhino appears.
Yes.
Because Rhino is still basically Rhino, and he's working regularly.
He looks exactly
TNA,
the same.
Pretty much, yes. And he gores Mr. Stone, and everyone cheers, and the guy who insulted the local town got beat up, and yeah, it's all fine. But yes, either Sandman or Sabu would have been so much more fun. The Dudley's music hit again. Brother Devon is here to bring a table down to the ring.
The look of delight on Bubba Ray's face to see Devon with that table.
And the put, I believe, Ethan through the table with a double choke slam. Put glasses on Trick, they glasses for Booker. Honorary Dudleys all around. Everyone had fun with this by the end, even though the babyface lost the match.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
Big Justice says, these women, a lot of them got a chip in their shoulder, just like the ECW originals. When I look at Jasmine Nix and Cora Jade and Colleen Jordan, I think Balls Mahoney, Pit Bulls, Blue Meanie, same thing.
You had so much talent in this ring that you could not have had a bad match. It would have been literally impossible to have a bad match. And they had a good one. The story of the night was, they went head-to-head. NXT won. NXT won in viewership and 18 to 49 on Dynamite's day, head-to-head. I thought Dynamite was going to win, but they did not. You know what's funny is NXT and AEW started with the exact same viewership. Exactly the same.
Interesting.
They started at 666 and 665, and NXT went up in quarter two, and AEW went way down. There's a bunch of people that have decided if AEW and NXT are on, we're going to watch WWE, which was not the case 4 years ago, but it is the case now.